So there it is. 2.0 rolled out on PC, Xbox. Wait, did this just come out today? Overhaul to number of gameplay mechanics and core game features such as police system, perk trees, along with various fixes and improvements. Oh, sweet. So we got the free bonus, considering that I won't be able to buy the expansion anytime soon. But in order to recommend starting a new playthrough, yeah, that was the plan. You suddenly released it. I'm almost done with the base game. Pre 2.0 mods. Oh, I guess I need to wait a few more days, maybe a week or two, before we get some mods on for Cyberpunk. That way we don't get any weird ass errors. Ah, shit, that's not good. Why did you change the SSD? Holy shit, I don't have an extra SSD yet. However, because it was tested with them, the game will... Oh shit, that is so bad. Available on Steam on GOG only? Are you kidding me? I bought it on Epic Games. I'm so scared. Oh my god. Stars are aligning against me so badly right now. NCPD will chase you whether on foot or on a vehicle. Oh, that's actually good. Units pursuit and CPD wanted level. So I kind of want to see how this would go. I think that would end with us getting wrecked. Will now be present in the world actively patrolling the streets. Officers working will engage in pursuits. Oh, that's nice. Quick hacking and CPD is actually pretty good. That's gonna let us kill them real fast, real efficiently. Added for either first person or third person. While riding, you can use pistol submachine. Oh, that might be good with Yin Long. Ying Long. Was it Yin Long or Ying Long? Melee combat possible. Oh, that's actually cool. That actually does make sense. Shot or slash. Does that mean that how will that even play? Will that mean your car will flip? Considering that flip cars also get upright or just drive weirdly. Introduce new perks for a variety of vehicle-related abilities such as quick hacking vehicles. Oh, increasing collision damage. Sandevistan. Oh shit, that might actually be good ability to exit vehicles stylishly. That will actually probably fit Cyberpunk a lot more than what we currently have right now. Oh, vehicle weaponry. Does that mean we're also getting weapons in the vehicles? I've only seen the teaser but not any info about the vehicle combat. I thought we just get like we get to shoot from the vehicle. Oh shit, I think Crystal Dome is the one that has this changing from... It looks like it's closed, or the grayish thing, the ones that look like carbon things, and then turns clear. You can now encounter AI-driven randomized chases. Oh, I think that's gonna mean we also have car chases. Combat AI, various enhancement, and a minute runner AI. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, I guess. Because even the base game, the very few that we encounter with regards to netrunners, they are actually a pain in the ass to deal with. Improve NPC reaction time when flanked. I'm not quite sure how that would play out or what that exactly means. Does that mean if you go around them, they would immediately react? Wouldn't that be negative to stealth playthroughs? Considering that I'm using a stealth playthrough build, we'll find out later. Faster detection by enemies when you're walking or sprinting. That's bad. That's probably bad for stealth playthrough. I think this is a hard note for stealth. Now activate it to encounter a player who uses it. Oh shit, that's actually gonna be fun. I think that's gonna be fun. I can imagine it being like on the anime where a couple of people using Sandevistan. Wait, did it actually show in the anime a couple of people? I haven't actually finished it. I should probably finish it. But yeah, that's the way I can imagine it. Everyone else is load except for the player and the enemy that uses Sandevistan. Enemies notice impact. Oh, actually that's good. That may actually be good in terms of playthrough and strategic value for stealth builds. Made improvements for scenarios, can join in group combat. I think this is supposed to be for locations or maybe open areas that has like a couple of gang members on different parts of the neighborhood. Maybe that's what that means, but I'm not quite sure. Maybe they will join in. Because if I remember correctly, if you encounter and alert a group of enemies, the other ones that are nearby but not too near, maybe behind the building that you shot them from, doesn't actually go over to your spot. Maybe that's what that means. Added perks to expand net running capabilities. No overclock mode. Wait, what? Upload quick. Oh, that might be good. If you have insufficient RAM, you can acquire the ability to queue. Oh, this one is actually pretty good for netrunner builds. I only casually use net running, but I think this one would be very, very good. Considering you can slap in plague and then the burn. And then if in case they survive that, you can just slap in the what was it called? The interrupting? I forgot what it's called. That's one of my favorites since they usually survive either the fire or the contagion, so I just slap that afterwards. For balance RAM cost, hopefully that doesn't mean that everything gets increased in terms of RAM cost, because that's gonna kill netrunners. Damage and upload time, change effects on some quick hacks, we'll see. Breach protocol, oh shit, that's bad for gun builds. Because most of the gun builds that actually casually use net running would go with breach protocol, since that would also upgrade their damage or the gun damage. Health and grenade. Health items are limited charges that recharge over time. I guess that means no more stacking of the item itself, just use them freely. No longer drained outside of combat for actions like sprinting, sliding, and jumping. Stamina drained when... Wait, what? What the fuck? That seems odd. I mean, it makes sense in real life considering that if you shoot weapons and they have weight and recoil, that makes sense. But gameplay wise, I don't think I've seen anyone or any game that has stamina drain for ranged weapons. Improve aim assist. I'm not quite sure how that works. Maybe the smart weapons. For balance game basis boss fight. Improve arm or introduce armor penetration. For games main bosses. Remove one hit kill. Protection from civilians. So oh shit. That I guess that means we shoot and civilians die immediately. That's bad. That may be bad on accidental scenarios, especially if you're outside. A complete perk tree overhaul. These trees now contain fewer perks but impact gameplay in a more meaningful way. Oh shit, no. Oh fuck. Does that mean that my... Oh shit, it's gonna be refunded. It's gonna be a clusterfuck. I'm not quite sure if I would do that on stream. Maybe I should. I don't know. A complete progression in a... Progressing in a given perk tree. I guess this is why they wanted us to start a new playthrough for 2.0. Basically, that was my plan all along, to make a new playthrough for 2.0. But I guess that's dead in the waters now. Or rather, finish the original playthrough with the side quest so that I can just skim over the stuff on my second playthrough. But I guess that's dead in the waters now. May need to do a 2.0 playthrough or a restart of the game. I'll think about it later, but after we patch, we'll check and see. Bolt shots for tech weapon. Overclock. Oh, wait, what? Progressing will allow you to unlock abilities overclock mode for Netrunner. Bolt shot. Wait, what the heck does bolt shot for tech weapon mean? Adrenaline rush for body focused build. So Rambo build viable? I'm guessing that's what we'll do on our next playthrough. Rambo. Because we introduce extended changes, your perk. You can also choose to reset. Oh shit, that's actually good. Feel free to redistribute. That's actually good. I still don't know how I feel about the sudden change. How do I do this? Damn, my playthrough is now suddenly scrapped. I kinda have this existential crisis now. Holy shit. We merged the previous skills into 5 new. Wait, what? These are not restricted by their corresponding attribute level. Netrunner, Headhunter, Shinobi, Solo, Engineer. So I'm guessing Engineer would be the crafting. Netrunner is the Netrunner. Shinobi maybe stealthy melee. Solo makes no sense. Headhunter could be guns related. Huh. Okay. Thank you for the free update, but let's finish the update list. We merge, remove work at once, refund. So that's gonna be a pain in the ass if you wanna fully rebuild your build, but I guess we'll see later on. Because individually for free, while free is nice, being able to do it for free is a nice change. Doing it individually would be a pain in the ass, especially if you have like 50 or 40 of these things, maybe 30 realistically. I'm not quite sure how many there were. Introduce progression to attribute charges. Carrying capacity is actually very good. I tend to be a hoarder, so I like picking up everything. Cyberware capacity, I'm not quite sure about that or how that works. Oh shit, what the heck happened? Okay, okay. That was weird. I think I accidentally searched it or something like that. Armor is now provided primarily by cyberware. Clothing purpose is cosmetic. Clothing no longer have mod slots. Only some items provide bonuses. I guess we no longer have the... what is it called? The cabinet thing? And cyberware implants, cyberware capacity. Okay, I'm not quite sure of how good that would be considering that you would... this may be good or bad depending on the cyberware capacity. Now, the problem with that is how to increase it. Is it possible to go full Adam Smasher? The higher the attribute, the stronger the stat bonus. This may be good or bad depending on how you build. So maybe Jack of all trades would be less viable now? Reaper dock screen, upgrade cyberware. Cyberware slots can be unlocked acquiring specific perks. Multiple kinds, that's good. More options. More immersive when getting sit. Oh, that's actually good. That is actually very good. It actually feels more immersive if you actually see yourself sitting there. Especially the first time that you did the one where V's hand gets like those implants. The one the Doc gave for free, if I remember correctly. Doc Vic. Change unique effects on some iconic weapons to better reflect their distinctive feature. First equip animation can be triggered at any time. I'm not quite sure what that is. Is that the thing where you pick it up, you equip it, it has some sort of weird animation? I am not quite certain if that is it. Hold B or double tap. Is that for the animation while weapon is holstered? For first equip? I'm not quite sure. Added smoke grenades. How good will that be? I think that will prime my PC. Holy shit. I don't know if I can still run this on stream. Added new melee finisher. That's good. You can now find thermal katana in... Wait, you only one? A thermal katana? That means only one? That's that's probably gonna be iconic. Added new weapon mods. Oh wait, is this gonna be Cyberpunk version of lightsabers? That's gonna be cool. Like shit. Now the Rambo build is being contested with Jedi David build. No weapon mods. Work existing ones. Installed weapon mods are replaceable. Oh shit. How about for iconics? Cause if it's iconic, you only get one. I think that's bad for iconic, but we'll see. All obsolete weapon mods will be removed. In their place, you will find new random mods in your backpack. Added depends on your level. That may be good or bad depending on how they view level 46 because I'm level 46. Oh shit, remove silencer. Oh shit, I love revolvers with silencers. Implemented a new way to craft weapon mod. To craft mod, you must first have two mods of lower quality. Expandish stash, V's apartment display all like one equipper. That may be good. NPC vehicles now switch lanes to avoid obstacles. That's good. Pedestrian will now try to avoid running into moving vehicles. That's good. NPC drivers are now better when you are on. I think I got run over at this game like 10 times at least. Those bastards. And there was once where I saw also there was a red light and then I still got run over. That was a jackass driver. Some NPCs when you hijack their vehicle. That's good. That's immersive. Various improvement to traffic density depending on time of day and night. That may be... I think that's already in place, but I'm not quite sure. Because there was a time I was driving around, I noticed the highway had more vehicles on it in the morning or in the afternoon as well, when there's actually sunlight than compared to the evening. Driving with a quest-related NPC in your vehicle no longer disables traffic and wait, what? I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, I think if it's you're not the one driving, so it may take longer to get to places depending on the traffic sign. That's immersive, but that that can that can grow old real fast depending on how much you play the game. Though most people would probably just keep it. Fixers no longer text you about vehicles for sale. You now purchase vehicles via AutoFixer. Net page on by using terminal located. Gas station and repair shop through the night cities. Enable the AutoFixer filter on the map. Sorted by manufacturer. Vehicles equipped with built-in oh shit, that's cool. So there will be vehicles with built-in weaponry. Have photos marked with special icons. As you earn more, yeah, I guess that would mean that we need to restart the game completely. Yeah, once I fire up the game, I will check on the changes real quick on the tech tree, and then I guess we'll stop there and make a new playthrough tomorrow. Added new user settings to configure vehicle camera and controls. You can control vehicle. Wait, what? To configure camera and controls. Choose three different driving and vehicle. Added a new driving category. And driving menu. Wait, what? What the heck is this database? Various changes and tweaks to vehicle, performance, and handling. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Finally. This thing. My friend will no longer trash talk me with my driving skills because everything drives so fast. If you're driving a cool ass vehicle, it just drives on the like top gear. So this should help me not crash into random pedestrians. Oil engines have torque curves. Reflect engine. I am not quite sure what that means, but we'll figure it out in game. I'm guessing the cars that has turbo, hybrid, etc. have different speeds and the way they speed up once you're driving. See, this is one of the things that actually killed me when I'm driving, or at the very least, emotionally damages me. When you're driving slowly, you do the brake and it still skids like you're driving super fast. That was kinda dumb. I'm guessing they fixed that here. React better to rough terrain and impact curves, meridians. Actually, this is very good. Feeling heavier vehicles. If you haven't driven anything big or you've only driven small vehicles, I think this would feel more, or you would feel it more on when you're turning. When you're driving bigger vehicles, the way they handle when you turn and all that stuff, you can actually feel the way they move. But I'm not quite sure how it would be in game. I think it would be with regards to the movement or when you're turning and braking. Because sometimes the cars feel so light they just completely skid. Many vehicles were fully retuned, heavily revised. So I'm guessing Batman is no longer the fastest car. Multiple other improvements, that's good. NPCs, scale to your level. That's actually pretty good. No more randomly shooting some random copper on the shady street and then getting one-shotted because they're level 14, you're level 15 and got lost. Holy shit, that place. Enemies will have different tiers depending on the faction they belong to. I'm not quite sure what that means. Some enemy archetype, high armor, that's good. That's good for variety. All resistances for regular NPCs have been removed. I don't know how that will play through. We'll figure it out. Rebalance game difficulty to increase challenge at higher difficulties. I am not quite sure how they did that, so we'll figure it out based on their tier. I'm not quite sure what that. Oh, I think that's the rarity. The uncommon, rare, legendary, iconic stuff. Benefit from dedicated perks. So, smart weapons may be better if you build for it. So I guess no more jack of all trades with smart weapons. Loot scales with your level, that's good. Remove excessive findable loot in the game. So I'm guessing those are the food and trash. And pieces no longer drop clothing. Crafting and upgrading only require one type of component. Multiple types. Replaced old with tiers 1 to 5. That's good. That makes it easier to understand. Apart from cyberware, now only iconic weapon can... Wait, what? They gain a higher tier with each upgrade. So I guess the normal weapons stays whatever tier they are. So we need to either buy, craft, or find legendary ones if we want higher tier. Wait. What does that mean? Wait, does upgrade mean the level itself? I thought there was a level capping here. Shit, that's kind of confusing. Can now access wardrobe through clothing vendor. That's good. Vendor stock scale with level expanding. That's good. Updated vendor stock so each have more distinct theme. That's actually good. So you could get specialized items or specialized style depending on the place that you would be buying. Vendors no longer sell quick hack and crafting components. Oh shit. I'm not quite sure how that is or how I feel about this considering that we've been crafting quite a bit. But yeah, we'll check it out. Adjusted for clothing and more. Hopefully they're a bit cheaper. Because 70k for legendary is just absurd. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Because at certain points, if you want to buy stuff, or if you want to buy a lot of stuff, let's say for example you're a hoarder and you want to buy a lot of stuff, you won't actually be able to buy maybe half of what you want to buy. Maybe a quarter of what you want to buy even. Because even just the car, they can cost from 30 to 130k. So it's gonna be very limited unless they add more stuff that can actually net you more cash or more money. Impulse 9.9. Wait, what? 99.9. Oh, this is the DJ Ash. Holy shit, DJ Va. Oh, that's nice. So we have Idris Elba for radio station and Sasha Grey. Holy shit balls. DJ Ash. I guess we'll be tuning into 89.7 and 99.9. Electronic music. I'm not really a big fan of electronic music. UI. Questional now has a new cleaner look. That's good. Added option to untrack quest in the journal. Hopefully that helps with preventing the main quest, the OP 055 thing, because after you finish a side quest, it defaults to that. So hopefully that actually prevents it from that. Overhaul the phone UI. That may be good. Menus. These are just menus. Multiple UI fixes for widescreen. I don't know if my screen counts for widescreen. I think this is just a regular screen at this point in time. HUD safe zone. You can now change the HUD safe zone. Wait, what? We'll check that later on. These are just quest fixes. Stability, added trauma. Optimization is good, always good. SSD. Oh shit balls. Added support. How big does Cyberpunk act? How big is Cyberpunk actually is? The boss fights are good if only there were a lot of them. But let me get back to Cyberpunk. Wait, Cyberpunk size 2.0 size. Uh 55 gigs. I think I can move it to my SSD. I'll try it maybe tomorrow. But I'm kind of worried considering that let me just double check. My SSD is yeah, my SSD is just small. So I'm not quite sure if I'll do that, but I will check tomorrow after sleeping. Right. I don't think my PC can handle that. I have a 3060, but it's on a laptop. Yeah, I think that's about it for the updates that we actually want to read about. Ultra low. So let's track. RAM 12 gigs, we have 16, but we're actually streaming, so we probably need more. 70 gigabytes SSD. Is i5 10th gen better than i7 6th gen? I don't know. Damn, I'm kinda regretting not getting that i7 now. The i7 laptop. Holy shit balls. Well, hopefully I grow the stream enough in order to afford upgrading my stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and